It's District Championship Baseball in Salem, Missouri. I'm Stan Stevens. The Salem Tigers and the Marshfield Blue Jays getting together, and they're going to battle it out for the Class 4 District 10 Championship this afternoon. A great afternoon here in Salem, Missouri. I'm glad to have you along with us here on KSMO Radio, online at ksmoradio.com, and on Fidelity Local 6 and HD 406. As the Salem Tigers will be the visitors today on their own home field. As the Marshfield Blue Jays, the number 1 seed, Salem Tigers came in as the number 3 seed. And the Tigers will be batting first, and they'll have Reach Doston today, who really had a great game yesterday. 3 for 4, as you heard Coach Carr talk about, with a double, 2 singles, and a couple of runs scored. He'll be leading it off. Boone Schrader, who had that outstanding day on the mound yesterday, he'll be at shortstop today, batting second. Noah Leathers at third base. He'll be batting third. Baylor Petty in the DH position bats fourth. He'll be batting for the starting pitcher, Brett Four. Jordan Schultz will be in right field. He hit that big 3-run homer yesterday. And where he'll be in right field today, batting in the 5th slot. Silas Wolf will do the catching, batting 6th. Theron Southworth will be at first base, batting 7th. Garrett Connell at second base, batting 8th. And Dawson Conway bats 9th, and he'll be in left field today. We're about ready to get our national anthem in here, so we're going to take a 90-second break and come back with baseball action from Salem. And we thank you for joining us here on KSMO. We'll take a 90-second break and come back. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO and Fidelity Local 6.
What is your community health center? It's a place where you receive high-quality yet affordable medical and dental care. A place where your entire family can get well, be well, and live well. Our highly qualified staff provides primary care, including pediatric, senior, and women's health care. We also provide complete dental care, including exams, fillings, extractions, and more. It's a place where compassion and respect lead the way to a healthier you. After all, it's your community health center, building your community, your health.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
At Town & Country Bank, we offer smart, friendly solutions for all of your financial needs. Our convenient, tech-savvy banking options like our smartphone app and online banking allow you access to your accounts anytime, anywhere. With a wide variety of loan products like fixed and adjustable rate mortgages and refinancing options, we'll be here when you're ready to make your move. Stop by your local Town & Country Bank today or visit us online at tcbanks.com. Town & Country Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Welcome back, Salem, Missouri. It is that championship game as we've been kind of touting about here as we come to this one, and there will be a good one. Let's give you the starting lineups for the home team today, the Marshfield Blue Jays, and they will have on the mound today Austin Dobrik. He is their number 1. He's a very good player and a very good all-around player, not just a pitcher, but no matter what position he plays. He will be caught by Brooks Espy today. At first base, it's Truett Gardner. At second, Thomas McElwain. At third base, Jackson Vestal. And at shortstop, Parker Dinwiddie. Out in left field, it's Ethan Grace. In center, Brennan Espy. And in right field, it has been Casterlin. We're about ready to get this one underway. Thanks for joining us on KSMO and on Fidelity Local 6. Do want to tell you that Purcell Farms is a proud supporter of the Salem Tigers, wishing them the very best today in district play. Go Big Blue from Purcell Farms. That's Dennis, Renee, and Lindsay. So Dobrik getting in his last warm-up tosses. Today, Marshfield, for those on the TV side, has their white pants with their camouflage jersey with tan and green, and the blue numbers on those jerseys. Salem will be in their gray pants today with their Carolina blue caps on their navy blue jerseys with the Carolina blue batting helmets. And we're ready to go. It's Dobrik against Dotson. Baseball action on KSMO and on Fidelity Local 6. And the first pitch from Dobrik comes in. That's a strike on the outside corner. 3 umpires again today down the baselines and behind the plate. Straight away for Dotson. They kind of give him the left field line. The pitch comes in, a swing and a miss, another fastball by Dobrik. He's got very good stuff. Right-handed pitcher. He waits, and the next comes home. High fastball. Dotson waits. Left-handed batter. Here comes. Way outside. 2-2. Tried to throw a hook. The ball seemed to slip out of his grasp. And a 2-2 coming home. Fastball and a swing and a miss. Dotson down on strikes. As Dobrik blows it by him. First strikeout of the game. And Boone Schrader will stand in. Marshfield 14-6 coming into the game. Salem Tigers 13-10. They give Schrader left center and the left field line. A pitch way outside with a fastball. Bunch him toward right center field. Boone right up on top of that plate facing Austin Dobrik. The right-hander brings it home. That fastball's high, 2-0. Nice sunshine, a few high, thin clouds, but it's been a beautiful afternoon. And a pitch as time had been called, but Dobrik threw it in anyway. Umpire not real thrilled with that. Catcher caught it, but the umpire was backing up. He had called time. He expected that pitcher to stop, and Dobrik did not. The 2-0 pitch comes in. That's a fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That had Schrader backing out a little bit. Austin Dobrik waits, gets the sign, brings the pitch home. Fastball in the outside corner, and it's quickly 2-2. As mentioned, he's got good stuff. His fastball right around that 90, 91 mile an hour range, they say. And this one comes home, and a little off-speed pitch, and Boone Schrader goes down on strikes.
Now batting number 33.
Tied him up on the inside half, and Boone was jammed. Couldn't make contact, and Noah Leathers will stand in. Salem has yet to hit a loud foul off Dobrik yet, as he has dynamite stuff. Pitch from Leathers comes in. That curveball is in for a strike. Noah Leathers on RBI single yesterday. This pitch comes in, low and away, 1-1. Three seniors, Schrader, Leathers, and Schultz in this game for Salem. The pitch, swing and a miss, high fastball. 1-2. Marshfield does not list the years of their players, so I can't tell you. And the 1-2 comes home, and a tapper foul off the fist. There's the first ball hit by a Salem player. Nice crowd on hand on the Salem side out on the hill. Marshfield fans continue to arrive here in this district championship game. And the 1-2 comes home over the head of Noah. Brett Ford gets the call for the Salem Tigers on the hill. As Dobrik brings it home. A swing and a miss. He struck out the side on a high fastball. Leathers goes down. 1, 2, 3 in order. Down go the Tigers. We will come back in 1 minute with the bottom of the first inning. Salem nothing. Marshfield coming to bat. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
The Salem Memorial District Hospital is a full-service hospital that features a 24/7 emergency room and a family clinic with several providers for all of your primary care needs. The Salem Hospital has been diligently addressing community needs by expanding their physical and occupational therapy facility and adding a new state-of-the-art 3D mammography machine, as well as a sleep disorder center. Salem Memorial District Hospital, your first choice for local high-quality health care at an affordable price. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Tax Masters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
We go to the bottom of the first inning. Brooks Espy, Parker Dinwiddie, and Truett Gardner will lead things off for the Marshfield Blue Jays. Today's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students that are involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at KSMO and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everybody to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everybody. So when you attend your next game, do your part to help kindle that spirit of citizenship by going out of your way to make sure you show good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson and be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. So Brett Ford about ready to go as Espy walks to the plate.
Leading off, number 3, Brooks Espy.
Espy does the catching for the Marshfield Blue Jays. Little breeze is blowing toward the left field line, but not much. A little southeasterly wind, maybe, south wind. And Brett Ford will have his battery made as Silas Wolf. Silas gives the sign to pitch. Fastball in the outside corner. No Leathers at third. It's Boone Schrader at shortstop. At second base, it's Garrett Connell. And at first base, Theron Southworth. Brett the sign. Brings this one in. There's a line drive into right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. And getting over to knock it down is Schultz. And he gets it back in. A leadoff single by Brooks Espy.
Now batting number 5, Parker.
So it's Jordan Schultz in right field. Out in center, it's Reese Dotson. Out in left field, it's Dawson Conway. So Parker Dinwiddie stands in. Where's number 5? Right-handed batter. Ford checks the runner at first base. Brings it to Dinwiddie. Instead, he throws to first. Leathers in a step at third. Middle to infield looking for 2. Parker Dinwiddie waits. Bobbles that bat up and down. Pitch comes home, runner going. The fastball is high. The throw to second base, not in time. Into center field it goes. And Dotson came up ready to throw, but Espy retreated back to second base. It'll be a stolen base on the high fastball as Dinwiddie took it. Ball 1. Parker Dinwiddie, right-handed batter. Brett Ford looks in. Looks back at second. Very deliberate. Steps off. Brett now gets back up with his foot up against the rubber. Checks the runner at second. We're both Connell and Schrader trying to keep him close. Now they back off. The pitch. Curveball inside. 2-0. Brett Ford back to the stretch. Gets up to the pitching mound and on the rubber. Looks in for the sign. Gets it. Comes to the stretch. And the pitch comes home. Fastball high. It's 3-0. This is not a team you want to give walks to. They have a lot of bop in this lineup. So Brett Ford's going to have to come to this hitter, Parker Dinwiddie, or put him on for Truett Gardner. And the 3-0 comes home. That's a strike on the outside corner. Espy at second base. A single and a stolen base. Six-foot, 165-pounder. From the stretch, 4 looks, checks the 3-1. Is coming home. That's in a little bit for a strike. Ooh, it almost thought a little bit low, but he called this strike 2. Maybe because Dinwiddie kind of took a step across the plate. So now he's back even 3-2 as you can be. Dinwiddie up right on the front part of that batter's box. And right on the line up against the plate. Brett Ford with a 3-2 count. Brings it home. And a foul back. Took a little something off. Dinwiddie a little bit behind it. Espy at second base. No score in this one. Just underway. Salem went down in order in the first. As Brett Ford looks in. Silas Wolf gives him the sign. And a 3-2 comes home. Just missed outside with a fastball, and it's ball 4. So Truett Gardner comes up with runners at first and second and nobody out. Blue Jays won the Big 8 Conference out in Southwest Missouri. It's the first year for that conference as they beat out Monette. And here they are playing for a district championship 10 days later. Gardner stands in. Open stance, right-handed batter. As Brett Ford checks the runners at first and second. Brings it home. Low and outside, ball 1. Espy singled, stole second. Dinwiddie walked. Southworth even with the bag at first. Leathers the same at third. Schrader cheating up the middle, looking for 2. Connell kind of playing a fairly deep second base. As the pitch comes in, fouled off to the right side, out of play. Right in on the hands of Gardner. We're in the first inning. No score in this Class 4 District 10 championship game. Silas Wolf gives the sign to Brett Ford. He checks the man at second base before coming to a stretch. He does. And the 1-1 comes home. That's low. 2-1. Thomas McElwain is on deck. Short lead by Espy, really at second, as Schrader standing right behind him. Dinwiddie a little bit bigger lead at first. And the 2-1 comes home. A pop-up right side. Who wants it? Southworth calls for it, and he drops the ball. Southworth dropped the ball. E3. That just gives Gardner another chance. It's a good pitch by Brett Ford. Got him to chase that. Popped it up. And Southworth could not handle it. First and second. Nobody out. Pitch to Gardner. Here it comes. Curveball, and he struck him out. Slow curve. And Gardner down on strikes. So the error did not hurt. So Thomas McElwain, their second baseman, will stand in. Great way for the pitcher to pick up his fielder right there. I'll tell you, nobody felt worse than Theron over there dropping that ball. But that hitter is retired. Still first and second now, 1 out. McElwain, not a very big guy, batting in the 4th slot. Big guys on deck. But McElwain can do a lot. The runners are going a curveball in for a strike to throw to third base, not in time, as both runners will easily steal on that slow curve. They picked the right pitch to go on. Strike call in the inside corner. As 4 threw a slow curve, and both Espy and Dinwiddie took off. Double steal worked to perfection by Marshfield. So 2 runners in scoring position. 1 strike on McElwain and 1 out. And the pitch from Brett Ford. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good fastball in the outside corner. This would be a huge out for Brett to get on a strikeout. Pop up. Tap back to him. McElwain has other ideas. He's in the front part of that batter's box. Right-handed batter waits. And Brett Ford checks. The 0-2. He steps off. Walks around on the mound. Now gets back up. Puts his foot against that rubber. Looks in for the sign. Silas Wolf gives it to him. Brett comes to the stretch with runners at second and third. And the 0-2 comes home. Curve and a line drive past Leathers into left field. That's a base hit. 1 run is going to score. Here comes another. Throw is cut off. It's 2-0 Marshfield. That slow curve hung, and McElwain ripped it in the left just past the outstretched glove of Noah Leathers. And a 2-run single for McElwain. And Dobrick will stand in. This kid's got some power. 2-0 Marshfield. Brett had fooled Gardner with that slow curve. This time it hung up in the eyes of McElwain. He ripped that ball in the left. He's at first base with a good-sized lead. Brett Ford will throw over there. Runner back. District Championship Baseball here in Salem. Glad to have you along wherever you might be. Working from the stretch, Brett Ford. He's the junior. Over to first base, and had the throw been a little bit lower, they'd have had him. McElwain kind of caught sleeping there, but the throw was high, and by the time that Theron could get the tag down, he had gotten back in. Brett Ford checks him again right to that area, that cutout area on the infield. Pitch comes home, a swing and a miss. High fastball, and Dobrick missed it. Brett Ford gets back in on that mound. Dobrick back in the batter's box. Stands there, right-handed batter. Very kind of pigeon-toed. With that front foot actually coming backwards. Runner going to pitch a strike. Throw to second base, and it is bounced. Took a bad hop. Almost caught Connell in the face. Ball hit the lip of the infield, went straight up over his head. And a stolen base by McElwain. 4th stolen base of the inning by Marshfield. 1 out, 0-2 on Dobrick. 2 runs in here in the bottom of the first inning. From the stretch. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit, left center field. It's 3-0. Hung another curveball, and Dobrick ripped that ball into left center field. Well, Brett Ford got away with that curve at Gardner, but he just left 2 of them up for McElwain and Dobrick, and both of them have ripped that ball hard. That's just sitting and spinning up there right about waist high. Dobrick will check out. In to run for him will be Cole Hartman. So Hartman in a run for Austin Dobrick. Silas Wolf out talking to Brett Ford. 3-0 Marshfield. And Brennan Espy will stand in. Well, Forrest tried to come in with that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate 3 times. Once it worked to Gardner, got him out. McElwain ripped that ball into left field, and Dobrik did the same in the left center. Brett checks the runner first. That is Hartman running for Dobrik. He's running. Fastball outside. Throw to second base is out in center field. Silas Wolf, who had been throwing really good early in the year, that one, I don't know if it slipped out of his hand or whatever, but Connell had to catch that ball in short center field in the air. It was overthrown big time. So Hartman at second. The 1-0 coming to Espy. Here it is. Foul off to the right side. Brett Ford getting the starting nod for Salem. Gave up a single down the right field line, and then Parker Dinwiddie walked. He scored. Both of them stole bases. Get to second and third. Gardner struck out, and then McElwain singled in 2. Stole a base. Dobrik singled in a man. Now Hartman running for him is at second. A 1-1 count. 1 down in the first inning. The pitch comes home. A curveball. That's in for beauty for a strike. Much better pitch there by Brett Ford. Down in the zone right about knee high. And Espy could not pull the trigger. 1-2 the count. Tigers straight away in the outfield for this hitter. Hartman at second base. The 1-2 to Espy. Here it comes, and a pitch just low and away. Tried to get that outside corner. Just missed. 2-2. Tigers are warming up a hurler. Down the right side. On the left side, I should say. And the pitch comes home. A little bit low again. 3-2. Hartman at second base. 1 down. 3 runs in. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Marshfield Blue Jays beat Eldon 10-0 yesterday. And there's a line drive down left field line. That is past Conway and going to go almost to the fence. 1 run is going to score. Espy's going to end up at least at third base, and he'll pull up there with a triple. 4-0 as Espy ripped a triple down the left field line. Dawson Conway tried to dive for it, but was well short. Another RBI is 4-0, and Jackson Vestal will stand in. Looks like right now, if I was a guessing man, as the Tigers bring the infield in, Marshfield's looking for that off-speed curveball right now, and they are waiting on it. And they're teeing off. Pitch comes home. Fastball, a swing and a miss. Proof in the pudding there that Vestal was way behind that fastball. Infield in, outfield still straight away. Pitch by Ford. Here it comes. Swing and a foul straight back. Ben Gasterlin is up next. As Gasterlin is their center fielder. Usually. He's playing right field today. 4-0 Marshfield. We're in the bottom of the first inning. 0-2 to count. The pitch to Vestal. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. And Wolf tags him out. Second strikeout. 2 unassisted on the putout, and Gasterlin will stand in. Gasterlin has big number 32 on his back. With Espy at third base. That's a big strikeout to keep that runner there. with less than 2 out. Let's see if Brett Ford can get Castrol in here. Get out his first inning. And the pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. Good fastball on the outside edge. Salem in their second inning will have Baylor Petty, Jordan Schultz, and Silas Wolf. They're already trailing 4-0. Casterlin waits. Brett Ford looks, checks, and brings it. That curveball's low and away. 1-1 to count. We're in the first inning here at Salem. Remember, the Salem Tigers, the visitors today, because they have the lower seed going to Marshfield. Brett Ford working from the stretch, that man at third base. And the pitch comes home. There's a ground ball to right side, and Connell can't get it. It's a base hit, and it's 5-0. Garrett Connell could not get to that grounder. And in comes Espy with the 5th run of this first inning.
Now batting number 13.
And now the 9th man to bat in the inning will be Colin Hurley, their DH. $5-0 Marshfield. Brett Ford looks at the runner. Throws over there, and back in time easily was Casterlin. First left-handed batter we've seen in the lineup for the Blue Jays. Throw to first again, and easily back is Casterlin. Five hits in the inning. 5 runs have scored. Throw a walk in there as well. Man at first base. He's not going. Fastball high and away. One to count. 2 down. 2 strikeouts in the inning by Brett Ford, but sandwiched around some pretty good contact made by Marshfield. The 1-0 comes home. There's a foul back. Tried to jam him. 1-1. Marshfield Blue Jays at the plate with Colin Hurley standing in the left-handed batter's box waiting. Very still batter, doesn't move much. Throw over to first base, easily back is Casterlin. Bigger lead now by Casterlin, and 4. Brings it home. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Hurley had a good cut. Again, Casterlin with a good-sized lead. He's not going, on a curveball, and strike 3 call. Brett Ford struck out the side, as did Austin Dobrik for the Salem Tigers, but unfortunately Marshfield tallied 5 hits, got 5 runs, had a help by an error, but that error was not involved in the scoring, as the man who popped the ball up was retired on a strikeout. And there was 1 man left. All 5 runs are earned against Brett Ford, and we go to the bottom of the, go to the top of the second inning. Hard to say that when you're at your home field. You know that? And it's the Salem Tigers trailing the Marshfield Blue Jays by a score of 5-0. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. And if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with a kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app.
To the second inning we go as Austin Dobrik goes back to the hill. It'll be Baylor Petty and Tigers need to get some rallying going. They trail it 5-0. Pitch comes in and Petty takes it up and in, ball 1. Petty with a big RBI single yesterday in the game. That one's low and away, 2-0. Also drew a walk. Baylor waits. That fastball's on the outside corner. Austin Dobrik, big right-handed pitcher for Marshfield. He brings it in. Swing and a miss. Late swing. Ball right down the middle. As Dobrik has struck out the first 3 Tigers, make it 4. As Petty watched that one go by knee high. And Jordan Schultz will stand in. Schultz hit a 3-run homer down the left field line. He got into a low inside off-speed pitch. They've been jamming him with that pitch. And he opened up the hips and he drilled it right over the left field fence, right down the line, about 5-6 feet off the foul line. Key 3-run homer, and that proved to be the difference in the game. The pitch comes home and Schultz swings right through it. 1-1. Make contact with a fastball by Dobrik, and that ball's going to go. Swing and a miss again, another fastball. And Schultz swinging right through that fastball. And the 1-2 coming home. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Silas Wolf will stand in. So Austin Dobrik has struck out the first 5 he has faced as Wolf stands in. First pitch to him, low and away, ball 1. Brought up a lot of that chalk. This is Class 4 District 10 Championship Baseball. And Marshfield right now with the lead, 5-0. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good fastball on the inner edge. Deep and all around on the infield. Silas could lay one down and just jog to first base. So pitch comes home. That's just a little bit low. That was a pretty good pitch. The winner moves on to sectionals. The next one, a foul off to the right side. 2-2. In the second inning, it'll be the top of the order again for Marshfield. They batted around, got 5 runs. Stranded 1, had 5 hits. And the pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Tigers go down on strikes, all 3 Tigers this inning, and all 6 that have faced Dobrik so far. Nothing across for the Salem Tigers. We go to the bottom of the second inning with the Blue Jays leading the game by a score 5-0. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate! In today's society, you can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners, and they're also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time that you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport. Help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message brought to you by your friends at KSMO Radio and the Missouri State High School Activities Association. Well, the Salem Tigers will make a pitching change here and bring in, for the Tigers, Garrett Connell. So Connell will come in and pitch. Going into second base will be Eli Wethy. So Wethy at second base. So here in the bottom of the second inning, Salem Tigers elect to bring in the freshman to face this very good Marshfield team. So again, it'll be the top of the order, and Brooks Espy will lead things off. Espy singled, stole 2 bases, and scored on the base hit by Thomas McElwain. And we'll throw it down. Salem down 5-0 with the pitching change. Brett Ford, 1 inning, 5 hits, 5 runs, all 5 earned, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. So Espy with single down the right field line stands in. We're in the second as the pitch comes home. Fastball outside corner for a strike by Connell. So Garrett will move from second base to the pitching mound. As we mentioned, Eli Wethy will check in that spot. He'll still be designated hit for by Baylor Petty. Pitch, swing and a miss. A high fastball, and Espy right through it with that swing. Connell looks in for the sign, gets it from Silas Wolf, and brings it home. And a pop-up on the infield and back and off the press box. I was waiting on that. Brooks Espy at the plate, right-handed batter. And the 0-2 from Connell. Here it comes. Ground ball towards second. Wethy with the big hop. Throw to first. And it's dropped by Southworth. Southworth dropped that ball. Easy grounder. Soft throw, and the ball fell right out of the glove up there in Southworth. So Espy's at first base. And Parker Dinwiddie will stand in. Dinwiddie walked his first time. The pitch comes home. Fastball outside corner for a strike. 2 errors now for Southworth in the game. 1 had no bearing. See if Salem can turn 2 and make that second one have no bearing here. Runner thought about going and comes back, and he is safe on the attempted pickoff play. Got his camouflage dusty. Brooks Espy at first base. Dinwiddie waits. Ball gets away from Silas Wolf, and down to second base goes Espy, and that'll be a pass ball. Inside pitch, and Silas reached the glove out. Ball went off the very tip of the webbing and then went back to the screen. 1-1 account. But a runner now at second base on the pass ball. Dinwiddie with nobody out waits. Pitch from Connell. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 1-2. $5-0 Marshfield. They're threatening again here in the second inning as Dinwiddie waits and Connell looks at second base and forces Brooks Espy to retreat. Nobody at the bag to throw to, so he just steps off and makes him go back. Now the pitch coming to Dinwiddie. Here it is. Strike 3 call. Fastball catching that outside corner, let her high. First strikeout for Connell. And Truett Gardner will stand in. Gardner, who struck out his first time on a slow curve by Brett Ford. Conway very deep and left for this hitter. Everybody else a little bit shallower. And a fake throw to second base by Connell. Gardner stands in. He waits the pitch. It hit him. Gardner hit by the pitch up in the shoulder area. And runners at first and second with one down for Thomas McElwain.
Now batting number 4, Thomas McElwain.
McElwain got an RBI single, drove in two his first time up with a base hit in the left. A hanging breaking pitch by Brett Ford. He ripped it. Second and first with only one out. Espy dancing around out there, and the pitch comes in. A flying drive into right center field. That's going to gap and go to the fence. Both runners are going to score, and McElwain will pull up at second base. A double by McElwain, driving in 2. He's driven in 4 today as Gardner comes around to score, and it's 7-0.
Now batting number 17, Austin Dobrik.
And Austin Dobrik will stand in. Connell keep throwing the ball to the outside edge. Got that a little too much plate on that one, and McElwain really ripped that ball in the right center field. Now Dobrik waits. This kid's got some pop, and the little pitch goes outside. A few clouds have rolled in, but still a very pleasant afternoon. No threat of rain right now, as Marshfield has the 7-0 lead. The pitch, swing and a miss. Took a hack at that high fastball. Boone Schrader trying to keep the runner close at second base. With one out. 1-1 count. Pitch comes home. Inside off the plate. Backed up Dobrik a couple of inches. 2-1 to count. 5 in the first inning. 2 here in the second for Marshfield. As Austin Dobrik waits. And the pitch from Garrett Connell coming home. Way outside. 3-1. Brennan Espy is on deck. He and Brooks brothers. 3-1 count. From the stretch. The pitch. Foul back. Had a good cut on a fastball by Connell. We're in the bottom of the second inning. 7-0 Marshfield. Winner moves on to sectionals. Connell ready. McElwain at second. And a throw back there. Leisurely toss. McElwain back easy. As Boone Schrader applied the gentle tag to his back as he stood up. Connell now ready, and a 3-2 coming home. Strike 3 call. Right on the inside corner, and Dobrik just stood there and took it. That was a real weird looking play because Dobrik, who usually gets a real good at bat, just stood there and took it. Right almost down the middle. Yeah, fastball, and I'm thinking something had to be wrong. He just stood there. So Espy will stand in. He tripled his first time up and fouls that one back. He had a good rip at that fastball. Espy's tripled down the left field line. Dawson Conway gave the old college diving try, but it was a good 1.5 feet, 2 feet short of bringing that one in. The ball traveled all the way to the fence. As the pitch comes home, there's a swing and a miss. As Connell continues to fool some of these hitters. Jackson Vestal on deck. Brendan Espy with an RBI triple his last time up, standing in. Garrett Connell looks, checks, brings it home, and a fastball inside corner, and he swings and misses. And all 3 outs recorded here are by strikeout as Connell strikes out 3. But he gives up 2 runs on a total of 1 hit. There was a big error, and there was 1 man left. We have now played 2 full innings. Our score: Salem Tigers trail the Marshfield Blue Jays by a score of 7-0. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. Watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
Did you see that game? They came back to win. They've been on a run. They're going to state. At Fidelity Local 6, we love local sports. Get game DVDs or seasons on flash drive. Just go to fidelitylocal6.com, select your region, and find the Purchase a Season tab. If you can't find what you're looking for, hit us up on Facebook or Twitter, and we'll search our archives. As always, thanks for watching.
No matter how good of driver you are, accidents can happen that can leave your vehicle damaged. Larson Collision Center can make that vehicle look new again. They have a frame machine, Chief Easy Liner, and a spray and bake booth, and their work is guaranteed. Larson's also gives free estimates. Plus, Larson Collision Center has car rental available. For more information or to make an appointment, stop by and see them today at 503 North MacArthur in Salem or call 729-3915 Larson Collision Center.
And we go to the top of the third. Terrence Southworth will lead it off. Right-handed batter. Garrett Connell will follow, and Dawson Conway to face Austin Dobrik. And a first pitch foul straight back. 7-0 Marshfield. We're in the top of the third inning. Dobrik brings it home. Swing and a miss on a curveball. Salem has had 6 come up, 6 go down. All on strikes. Southworth takes it for strike 3 on the outside corner. 7 strikeouts in a row for Dobrik. And Garrett Connell will stand in. So every out recorded in this game by both teams has been by a strikeout. Guess you don't need the fielders out there. Pitch comes in, low. In at third for Connell. Takes a fastball in the outside corner. I'm not sure I've seen a game where how long that goes, but that's a lot of strikeouts by both teams. The pitch, swing and a miss. Connell had a fastball riding in on him. One and two the count. The next one comes home and a foul off to the right side as he backed up and fought it off. That ball will cross the infamous road, Dilworth Lane, and end up in the weed patch across the way. And the 1-2 comes in just inside. Shortstop thought that was strike 3, but umpire didn't. 2-2 the count to Garrett Connell. And the pitch comes home. High pop-up, back and out of play. Looking for a baseball. Still looking for a baseball. Finally get one. 2-2 the count. Dobrik ready, brings it, in the dirt, ball 3. Salem looking for their first base runner. Big gap in left center. And down the left field line. They really play Salem to go to right field. And the pitch, ball 4, and the first base runner is Garrett Connell. And Dawson Conway will stand in. 7-0 Marshfield. 5 in the first inning, 2 in the second. We're in the top of the third right now. Conway takes it high with a fastball by Austin Dobrik. Brett Force started, gave up 5 runs on 5 hits in 1 inning of work. Struck out all 3 men. But he walked a man, and that man scored. Fastball in for a strike on the outside edge. Dobrik likes to stay outside a lot. As Conway waits from the right side. And the pitch. That's right down the middle. And it's strike 2. At first base, Connell. Reese Dotson on deck. Dobrik looks over there. Very short lead in the pitch. Strike 3 call as Conway watched 3 of them go by.
Now batting number 10, Reese Dotson.
And Reese Dotson will stand in. Dotson struck out his first time. I guess we can say that about every Tiger except Garrett Connell. 8 strikeouts for Dobrik. Dotson waits. Fastball. That's a strike. That is on the outside corner. Dobrik's been moving that ball in and out. Just kind of likes the outside against the hitters that he faces. Short lead by Connell. The pitch, swing and a miss by Dotson. Didn't look very confident with that swing. That's 0-2. Like he was a little fooled on that one. And Dobrik brings it in, a foul off to the left side. Dotson back in. Dobrik back to the hill. Connell at first base. 0-2 count, 2 down. We're in the top of the third inning. Pitch to Dotson. A little bit high as some of the Marshfield Jays started to walk toward the dugout. They'll back up. 1-2. The next one, foul off to the left side. Good job of stroking that pitch by Dotson, just keeping it alive on a hard inside fastball. Overcast skies kind of taking over here a little bit with some high thin clouds that have thickened a little. So the sun not beating down right now, but it's still bright enough. Very pleasant afternoon. Marshfield has not made a very pleasant afternoon for Salem fans. It's 7-0 Blue Jays, and a pitch, foul again as Dotson stays alive. Austin Dobrik with 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. As we're back to the top of the order here in the third. And a pitch. A high pop foul back and out of play. On a high fastball. Dotson spoiled it. One and 2 the count. 2 down. Dotson from the left side waits. Dobrik checks that runner. Very short lead by Connell. The pitch. And a high fly ball to left center field. Hangs up there and on the run and making the catch. The center fielder, Brennan Espy, as that ball just kept drifting away, but he made the catch, and that retires the side. So Espy brings down the fly ball. No runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, 1 left. We have now played 2.5. We go to the bottom of the third inning with the Marshfield Blue Jays leading this one by a score of 7-0. We're going to come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game as well on Fidelity Local 6.
This is Mike Elliott with Town & Country Insurance. We represent many different insurance companies which allow us to offer you competitive rates by checking your insurance with many companies. We're able to find more value for you this way. Town & Country Insurance has been serving the surrounding area for over 50 years. Stop by and see Laura Arts, Sarah Edwards, or myself at 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank. Or you can call our office at 729-6624. We also have offices in Rolla and Licking to serve you.
Forget Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for the residents of Dent County. We offer degrees in nursing, RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education, and many others. Get in touch with SBU today to find out more information. Call 729-7071, 729-7071. Well, more changes for the Salem Tigers out there, as it looks like that Corbin Barrett now goes to center field. It will be Leathers moving to first base. Eli Wethy goes to third, and Reese Dotson comes in to second base as Connell stays on the hill. So Southworth out of the game, and Barrett in his place.
Leading off, number 7, Jackson Vestal.
So Vesta will stand in to face Connell. Gave up a couple of runs back in the second inning, but pitched very well. Struck out all 3 men for the outs as Vestal takes the first pitch and smashes it down the line fair past Wethy. Conway will get it back in. It'll be a single. Wethy got to jump as far as he could, but that ball eluded him down the line. And Dawson Conway got it back in, holding him to a single, and Ben Castrolin will stand in. Right-handed batter waits. Leadoff single. And the pitch, nope, instead over to first base. Glad you're along with us on this Class 4 District 10 Championship Tuesday afternoon. Pleased to have you wherever you might be joining us from on KSMO and on Fidelity Local 6 as that fastball misses low and away to Casterlin. Casterlin got a base hit to the right side. It drove in the 5th run back in the first inning. About a 5-hopper that just eluded Connell as he couldn't get to it and allowed another run to score. That fastball's high. It's 2-0. 7-0 Marshfield. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Leadoff man is on at first with a base hit. Connell looks over. Brings home the 2-0. That pitch is high and make it 3-0. Wethy into the edge of the cutout here on the infield. Cheat up the middle looking for 2 on the infield as well. And the pitch, high and tight. And that's another walk for the Marshfield Blue Jays, the first given up by Garrett Connell. He did hit a man. And Colin Hurley will stand in. A base hit and a walk. Hurley struck out his first time. Connell ready. Brings it up and in, ball 1. Schrader trying to keep the man close at second, leaves a big hole in that left side. As Hurley, a left-handed batter, waits and takes that one for a strike on the outside corner. Leathers in the cutout at first base as well in case Hurley wants to bunt the ball. Connell brings it home. Fouls it straight back, does Hurley. Nice crowd on hand on this lovely afternoon for Class 4 District 10 Championship Baseball. 1-2 the count. And the pitch coming home to Hurley. Swing and a miss on one down and in, and he's out. Fourth strikeout for Connell. And Brooks Espy, who has singled and reached on an error, will stand in. Espy singled to right side, down the right field line. Then grounded one to Wethy, who was playing second base, and threw it to Theron Southworth, who dropped the ball back in the second inning. This pitch is low and away. Nice scoop by Silas Wolf to keep those runners where they are. Seven 0 Marshfield. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Runners at first and second. One down as the pitch comes home from Garrett Connell. Instead, he looks at second base and makes that runner retreat. I think it's the most times in a game I think of Salem pitchers stepping off and turning and faking throws. The 1-0 coming home. Ground ball towards short. Schrader has it over to second for one. No other play. So Espy reaches on the fielder's choice as Castrolin is forced. 6-4 on the putout. Ball not hit very hard. And Parker Dinwiddie will stand in. He has walked and struck out. Runners at first and third, two down. I'll almost bet this last bit of water I have here that Espy will be stealing second. From the stretch, here comes the pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. I believe they changed players at first. The 0-1 coming home to Dinwiddie. Grounder foul. I believe that's Hayden Curley at third, at first base now. Hayden Curley running for Brooks Espy. He's a catcher. So for him to get his gear on. Curley in the run. The 0-2 coming to Parker Dinwiddie. Here comes, and a one-hopper, two-hopper over to Dotson at second base, and he throws out Dinwiddie. 4-3 on the putout. No runs, a hit, a walk, two left. We have now played 3 innings. Our score, Marshfield Blue Jays 7, Salem Tigers nothing. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game as well on Fidelity Local 6.
At Fairground Auto Plaza, we can take care of all your vehicle needs.
We've got accessories for your car or truck, a top-notch service department, a state-of-the-art body shop, and of course, we've got the perfect new or used vehicle just for you.
So come see us, your hometown dealer.
Because at Fairground Auto Plaza, we were driven to serve you best.
Knight Auto Care is your full-service repair shop in Salem at 307 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard. They provide a wide range of services from fast lube to major engine overhauls to vehicle inspections. With an 8-bay repair shop, they get your vehicle in and out quickly. Call Eddie or Nancy Knight for more information at 729-5761. Knight Auto Care, serving the area since 1966.
Boone Schrader will lead things off. Don't forget Conway Construction LLC can handle all of your new building needs or renovation needs. Or if you just want to add on a room, need a deck put on, siding done, tile work, wood floors, concrete work, need a new room addition or maybe even new roof, get in touch with Randy Conway. Call 247-6468 or Jake at 247-4174. Conway Construction LLC for all your building needs. There's a line drive into center field, carrying right out to the center fielder. Hit well by Boone Schrader, but right to Brendan Espy for the out. Schrader lined out to center, and Noah Leathers will stand in. So the Dobrik mesmerizing is over as the Tigers hit a couple of balls here in the last 2 innings. As Leathers, who struck out his first time, waits, the pitch comes home. Swing and a miss on that high fastball. I want to thank all our supporters for making these broadcasts possible. Otherwise, could not be done. The 0-1 pitch comes home, and there's a check swing, and the umpire says, yes, you did commit. And it's 0-2. Nice contingent from both schools here. The pitch comes in, a grounder toward the hole, and a nice play to throw to first base low and gets past the first baseman for an error. Good job made in the hole by Dinwiddie, but his throw short hopped the first baseman Gardner, and he couldn't handle it. So Leathers is on via the air. Salem still without a hit, as Dinwiddie had more time than he thought, but started to throw the ball kind of across his body. Ball short hopped Gardner at first base, and standing at first base now, Noah Leathers at 1 out for Baylor Petty. See, the Tigers can chip into this lead a little bit. A swing and a miss by Petty. Baylor had a big hit yesterday, drove in a run. We're in the 4th inning. 7-0 Jays. The pitch, that's just a little bit low. Ball's close to the knees, but just below it. One and one to count. The pitch, there is a chopper towards third, taken there by Vestal, and a throw across. It's a double play. That ball wasn't hit that hard, but they turned it. Double play, 5-4-3 on Baylor Petty. And that gets them out of the inning. No runs, no hits, an error. Nobody left. We've now played 3.5. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning with Marshfield on top 7-0. We're going to come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
Chiropractic is in their new location at 401 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, right across from AutoZone. For your chiropractic needs, see Dr. Amber Duncan, plus Dr. Amber about Juice Plus for that extra energy you might need during the day. Family Chiropractic from Duncan Family Chiropractic. Call her today at 729-2321. That's for everybody in your family. A proud supporter of the Salem Tigers, Duncan Family Chiropractic. And check out what's new at the Common Grounds Bistro on Friday and Saturday nights with their new menu. They have an ultimate meat platter. That is incredible. 16-ounce ham steaks are now available, and the beef hoagie sandwich is also on the menu. Check that out to go along their salads and fantastic other entrees, as well as sandwiches at the Common Grounds Bistro at 300B South Main Street in Salem. You can have a takeout order made, 453-2173. That's the Common Grounds Bistro, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Standing in to start things out, Truett Gardner. And that fastball misses outside ball 1. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Truett Gardner, who has been hit by pitch and struck out, pops it up right side. Leathers, right by the first base bag, makes the catch. And Thomas McElwain will stand in. McElwain is doubled in 2 and singled in 2. He has 4 of the 7 RBIs in this game. McElwain, a right-handed batter. As Connell will bring it home. Fastball outside corner for a strike. Marshfield with 5 runs in the first inning with 5 hits. Got a couple more in the second, aided by an error. And the pitch comes home. Fastball away. One and one to count. Pitch to McElwain coming from Connell. Inside, just missed the corner. 2-1. A lot of Salem students here today. Good to see that. As the 2-1 comes home, ground ball towards short. Schrader has it, throw to first base. In time. 2 down. 6-3 on that put out, and Austin Dobrik will stand in. He is struck out, called looking on a fastball right down the middle, and also singled in a run and scored a run. Two down here, bottom of the 4th inning. Garrett Connell on the hill, now in his 3rd inning of work. Pitch comes home, check swing, but a strike anyway on the outside edge. Austin Dobrik has hit some mammoth home runs this year in high school. And the 0-1 comes home. There's a line drive. That's a base hit in the left center field. He's a good hitter. Boy, he knows how to turn on that pitch. He gets his 2nd hit of the day, and Brennan Espy will stand in. Espy has struck out, triple down the left field line, I should say. So 2-out single by Dobrik. And Espy will stand in facing Garrett Connell. In the 5th inning for Salem, they'll have Schultz, Wolf, and Colbin Barrett. And it'll be Corbin's first at bat. That pitch is low and inside, ball 1. To Brennan Espy. Espy playing center field. Short lead by Dobrik. The pitch. High fly ball to center field. Going back is Barrett. He's there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We have now played 4 innings, our score. The Salem Tigers trail the Marshfield Blue Jays by a score of 7-0. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game as well on Fidelity Local 6.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Things off here as we go to the top of the 5th inning. Austin Dobrik still on the hill for these Marshfield Camouflage Blue Jays. Got that camouflage top on. This pitch comes in and line drive down the right side. That's a base hit for Schultz. That's the first Tiger hit of the game. Schultz singles down the right field line and a leadoff single here in the 5th. And here comes Silas Wolf. The Dobrik threw a lot of pitches, striking out a lot of guys. Struck out the first 8 guys for outs before Dotson flew out. Then Boone Schrader hit a line drive to center. And everybody's been making contact since. The Silas Wolf will stand in. Big hole on that right side where they hold him on, and Schultz falls down and reaches for the bag. Didn't even have to dive, but he went down on his knees anyway, so I guess he just reached out and touched the bag. Pitch to Silas, and it'll pop fly down the left side. That might be trouble. No, it's going to carry out far enough for the left fielder as Ethan Grace comes in to make that catch. So Grace makes the catch there, and Corbin Barrett will stand in. Barrett took over for Theron Southworth, went to center field. Corbin got the start down in St. Clair, had a couple of hits in that game. Throw over, and Jordan a little farther off this time, actually had to jump back toward the bag. Pitch to Barrett, that's a strike on the outside edge by Austin Dobrik. Tiger center fielder waits. Pitch comes home, that's high. 1-1. Connell's on deck after this hitter. Corbin Barrett. The pitch. There's the strike. Barrett taking. As Dobrik burned a fastball in there. Quickly 1-2. Schultz at first base with the first Tiger hit. Pitch comes home. Fastball on the outside corner. Strike 3, and he didn't know he was called out. That ball looked a little outside, and Barrett called out on strikes. Umpire not very enthusiastic about that. Ball looked a little outside, and Barrett couldn't believe he was out, but he was. And Connell, who walked his first time, stands in at the right side. Throw to first base, and Schultz back easy. 7-0 Marshfield. We are in the top of the 5th inning, and that pitch is in for a strike to Connell right down the middle. I don't know why Dobrik's even worrying about Jordan Schultz with a 7-0 lead. The curveball in, a dandy, making it 0-2. Garrett quickly in a hole, 0-2. 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. The pitch, fastball low and away. You can see where Dobrik speeds up when he throws that fastball in his motion. Slows it down when he throws the curve. The 1-2 comes home. That's strike 3 call on the inside edge. 10 strikeouts for Dobrik in the game. 2 in the inning. And that retires the side. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. We have played 4.5. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Salem Tigers trailing at 7-0. And we'll come right back in a minute with more baseball action on KSMO as well as on Fidelity Local 6.
What is your community health center? It's a place where you receive high quality yet affordable medical and dental care. A place where your entire family can get well, be well, and live well. Our highly qualified staff provides primary care, including pediatric, senior, and women's health care. We also provide complete dental care, including exams, fillings, extractions, and more. It's a place where compassion and respect lead the way to a healthier you. After all, it's your community health center, building your community, your health.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
You bet. We're into the 5th inning. And that's the only way to do it, man. That's what keeps you young and healthy. Vibrant. Or something like that. Connell back to the hill here in the 5th. It will be the bottom 3 in the order for Marshfield. So Vesta will stand in. He's singled, struck out. Thomas McElwain with 4 RBIs in this contest. The pitch comes home. There's a ground ball, big chop. Boone Schrader in the hole, throws to first. Nice play, throws him out. Good job by Boone Schrader and a good stretch by Noah Leathers on the other side. 6-3 on the putout. Big hop off the plate right there at the cutout. And then that ball had some topspin, and Boone had to get in the hole, and that's got to make him a little bit of a jump on that ball. And is able to throw out the very fast Vestal as Casterlin stands in. That fastball is high. Ball 1. He has walked and got a base hit, drove in a run. Bottom of the 5th inning, 7-0 Marshfield. The pitch from Connell, up and in. 2-0. Umpire waits for the next hitter, Colin Hurley, to give him the ball. He does, and a 2-0 comes home. High pop fly, right side, out of play. That'll drift down toward the street here at the Salem Baseball Field Complex. That's Dilworth Lane behind us. Tiger Pride Drive to our south. As the 2-1 comes home, there's a ground ball right back to Connell. Knocks it down, picks it up, throws him out. 1-3 on that put out. And Colin Hurley will stand in. Hurley, a left-handed batter, the only one in this Marshfield lineup. He also is not superstitious whatsoever. He wears number 13. As the pitch comes in, he grounds this one to the right side. Over to get it is Dotson, the throw in time. 4-3 on that put out. 4 in a row set down by Connell, and down in order goes Marshfield in the 5th. We've now played 5 full. Our score, the Marshfield Blue Jays 7, Salem Tigers nothing. Back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're also watching this game on Fidelity Local 6.
At Town & Country Bank, we offer smart-friendly solutions for all of your financial needs. Our convenient tech-savvy banking options like our smartphone app and online banking allow you access to your accounts anytime, anywhere. With a wide variety of loan products like fixed and adjustable rate mortgages and refinancing options, we'll be here when you're ready to make your move. Stop by your local Town & Country Bank today or visit us online at tcbanks.com. Town & Country Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
The Salem Memorial District Hospital is a full-service hospital that features a 24/7 emergency room and a family clinic with several providers for all of your primary care needs. The Salem Hospital has been diligently addressing community needs by expanding their physical and occupational therapy facility and adding a new state-of-the-art 3D mammography machine, as well as a sleep disorder center. Salem Memorial District Hospital, your first choice for local high-quality health care at an affordable price. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
I wouldn't recommend it. We are back here at Salem Baseball Field Complex. 7-0. Blue Jays with the lead. And standing in, Dawson Conway to lead things off. He struck out back in the 3rd. Austin Dobrik has pitched a very good game. 5 innings. He has struck out 10, giving up only 1 hit, walked 1. 1 error behind him as well. Conway waits. The first pitch comes in, a swing and a miss. Play Conway very shallow in right and center. The pitch comes in, ball inside, almost nicked him, but he backs out. Cheating a little bit of third base for him. This pitch comes in right down the middle. Dawson taking it again. And the next one, there's a foul ball down the right side off the end of the bat. 1-2 to count. 7-0 Jays. 5 runs in that first inning, 2 more in the second. but Garrett Connell has shut them down since. Here in the sixth, the pitch, a ground ball to the right side. Let's see if he can beat this one out. A throw from the first baseman, Gardner, over to Dobrik is in time. 3-1 on that put out. Good job by Dobrik to get off the mound. Had it been a race between Gardner and Conway, I'm not quite sure that Gardner would have beat him, but Dobrik got the good break off the mound and beat Conway to the bag. 1 down for Reese Dodson, who flew out and struck out. There's a pitch right down the middle again, but it's a little bit high. Ball 1. Looked good. Good one to swing at, but he didn't. And there's a line drive in the left field, a base hit. Dodson just stroked that ball in the left. A lead or 1-out single here in the 6th inning. And Boone Schrader will stand in. Well, you get on a roll here. Start cutting into this Marshfield lead. You still got 5 outs to do it. Schrader hit the ball very hard his last time up, but right at Brennan Espy in center field. I mean, right at him. The pitch, way outside with a fastball. Bunch of room on that left side, especially on left center in the left field line. The pitch, there's a line drive into center field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. Going to try and get the force out at second, and they get it. Dotson caught between first and second, so there's no base hit for Schrader. It's a fielder's choice. As Espy threw out Dotson trying to get to second base. 8-4 on the putout. And there's 2 down. Leather stands in. The pitch comes in and hit him. Leather's hit by a curveball. And there's 2 on with 2 out for Baylor Petty. Petty hit into a double play and struck out. Salem needs a gapper here, a long one somewhere. Baylor's capable of doing that. And Dobrik throws the ball hard enough to make that possible as well. From the stretch, the pitch comes home. That's a strike on the outside corner, or at least the outside third of the plate, I might say. 0-1. Dobrik ready, brings it in again, and that pitch just a little too far outside. Not much different than the last one, but just a smidge more outside. 1-1. Now Dobrik turns and forces Boone Schrader back towards second base. That force out kind of hurts in this inning, otherwise the bases would be loaded right now. The pitch in the dirt. Nice scoop there by Brooks Espy. We're in the 6th inning. 7-0 Jays. Dobrik brings it outside. Ball 3. Jordan Schultz is on deck. Big hole on the right side. We're trying to keep Schrader close. That pitch is low. Ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Jordan Schultz.
Number 25, Jordan Schultz.
If Dotson would have got a little better jump, this might have been a first run for Salem. It's the 6th inning. St. James put a 4-spot up against Salem in the 6th yesterday. See if Jordan Schultz can find a range. He's singled already in this game down the right field line, and the first pitch is wide. Got to start chipping away somewhere. 7-0 Marshfield. Schultz waits. And the pitch coming home. That's in for a strike. 1-1. Boone Schrader at third. Noah Leathers out second base. It's Baylor Petty at first base. And the pitch from Austin Dobrik. Instead, he steps off. Bases loaded. 2 down. And now catcher calls time. Dobrik working from the full windup, so Schrader could come a long way down the line. There's a ground ball towards second. Easy hop and a tag made by the second baseman, Thomas McElwain, on Baylor Petty as he came down. So Schultz reaches into a fielder's choice. 4 unassisted, and the Tigers strand the bases loaded. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 3 left. We have now played 5.5. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Blue Jays still leading it by a score of 7-0. We will return in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game as well on Fidelity Local 6.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Taxmasters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Taxmasters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
It's the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the top of the order for Marshfield. He'll be facing Garrett Connell. Garrett came in after the 1st inning. He has really pitched well. 4 innings. He's given up a couple of runs. Both of them were unearned. He's only given up 2 hits. Pitch comes in to Espy. There's a ground ball, softly hit to Wethy, and he dropped the ball. Wethy came in, knew he was going to have to field it and throw it, and trying to snap that ball quickly, went off his glove for an error. And Parker Dinwiddie will stand in. He's walked, struck out, grounded out. Brooks Espy at first base. He's running up and in. No throw by Austin. I should say by Silas Wolf. Yeah, he's down there watching. And he didn't throw it either. Sometimes this guy's playing the same positions as their siblings. Next pitch comes home. There's a swing and a miss. 1-1. That pitch tailed in, up and in, and Silas, even though he caught it, was leaning toward the right-handed batter with the runner going. There's no way he could have regained his position to throw. Espy with 4 stolen bases, now make it 5 as he goes to third base. I'm going to venture to say he's pretty quick. 5 stolen bases in one day. Dinwiddie, 0 for 2 today. Infield comes in, the pitch, up and in, ball 3. Tiger defense has made 3 errors today. First one did not hurt. Second one did. And the 3-1 comes home. Low and in the dirt. Wild pitch, and the runner does not try and come home. As Dinwiddie gets the walk. Standing in will be Truett Gardner. Gardner wears number 21. He was hit by a pitch, scored, struck out. And he popped out to Noah Leathers at first base. And Coach Carr is coming out to talk to his hurler. Probably have a little strategy here. Hey, do want to tell you, if fans and you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? Well, if you answered yes to any of those questions, you're showing positive examples of good sportsmanship. So don't forget, when you attend a high school event, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscious effort, you will be helping our students grow to be better citizens. This message brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and all of us here at KSMO and Fidelity Local 6. Keep it on KSMO and Fidelity for graduation coming up Friday night, 7 o'clock, right here from the Salem High School football field. First and third, the pitch inside and low to Truett Gardner. That's high school graduation on Fidelity Local 6 and 406, 7 o'clock on Friday night. 134th graduation of the Salem High School. The pitch comes in. There's a swing and a miss, and the runner fell down, and it was a foul tip. Runner was trying to run. His face went first into the ground. I guess his shoelace is loose because he's tying it right now. And then Gardner swung through the pitch, did foul tip it, so the runner would have had to come back anyway, but he'd have been left out in no man's land out there. 1-1 to count. Truett Gardner at the plate. Pitch from Connell, runner going, a swing and a foul. He'll do it again. This time he made it all the way to the other bag. Well, that's a 20-yard jog and back. So a short lead now for Dinwiddie. And the pitch and a high fly ball down the left field line, curving and going foul. Way up by the ambulance. As Gardner tried to end this game with one swing and pulled that about 12, 15 feet foul. 1-2 the count as Connell hung one. Thomas McElwain on deck. An error started this inning. That man, Brooks Espy's at third. Dinwiddie walked. He's still at first. And the 1-2 to Truett Gardner is on its way, and here it comes, and it's low. Gets away from the catcher and down to second base goes Dinwiddie on that ball in the dirt. We'll call it a wild pitch. Silas got a piece of it, couldn't hold on to it, and Dinwiddie headed down to second. Gardner with a 2-2 count. Connell. The sign from Silas will work from the stretch. To the stretch he comes. And the pitch comes home, and a high fly ball, medium depth left field. Calling for it as Conway makes the catch, run, will tag, and score. So Gardner gets the RBI sac fly, and it's now 8-0. Dinwiddie did not tag. And Thomas McElwain will stand in. 8-0, Marshfield. McElwain with 4 RBIs in this game. Pitch from Connell. Inside corner below. Ball 1. Shadows starting to creep onto the field as they usually do this time of night. Big old light standard first. As the 1-0 comes home, outside and low, Silas pulls it back, but 2-0 is the count. Wethy step behind the bag at third. Leathers even with the bag at first. Middle infielders trying to keep Dinwiddie close to the bag. And the pitch to McElwain comes home. Fastball just on the inside corner for a strike. Just grazed that edge. Eight nothing Marshfield. Runner at second base. Pitch to McElwain from Connell. Low and outside. 3-1. Austin Dobrik is on deck. Connell in his fifth inning of work. Looks in, gets the sign from Silas. Ready. To the stretch. Brings it home. High ball 4. And the winning run is now at first base.
Now batting number 17, Austin.
2 walks and an error in this inning. Dobrik has singled twice and struck out. Has an RBI and has scored a run. Austin Dobrik waits at the plate. 8-0 Marshfield. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. They've already tallied one here. Runners are going. The pitch is high. Throw to third base, and he is safe. Bang, bang play at third base as Eli Wethy got the tag down. But the third base umpire standing right there called him safe. And so they'll have to put the bag back in as it came out of its post. So it's runners at first and third. The runner at first, McElwain did not go. Only Dinwiddie went. We'll see if McElwain follows suit here, because he would be the game-winning run with the 10-run rule. Dobrik at the plate. 1-0 to count. Dobrik waits. Runner going. Fastball outside. 2-0. So now the game-winning run is at second base. 8-0. Marshfield Blue Jays over the Salem Tigers. 5 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 here in the 8th, and are threatening to add more. Austin Dobrik waits. He's got those 2 hits. The pitch fouls it back on one inside on his fist. Connell kept that ball inside so Dobrik can't extend those hands. Working from the stretch. Connell brings it home. Low and gets away. Runner's going to try and score, and he will score to make it 9-0 on the wild pitch. So Dinwiddie saw the ball get away. He comes home on the wild pitch. And down to third goes McElwain. He is there, and that is the game-winning run. With Dobrik at the plate. Only 1 out. Connell scrapes on the rubber. Looks in. Fly ball could win it right here. And the pitch comes home. A swing and a miss. Mighty swing by Dobrik. Three and 2 the count. Here's the pitch from Connell coming home. It's low, ball 4. 3 walks in this inning. And Brennan Espy will stand in.
Now batting number 2, Brennan Espy.
Espy has tripled, flown out to center, struck out. And Espy now talking. Should say the coach is now talking to the umpires. They will run for Dobrik. So Dobrik earns the walk. And he will sit down, and they'll have a runner coming out for him, number 32. And that's not on our list there. And that's what's Ben Castellan out there for? That doesn't even make any sense. Got a guy that's already in the game running. And now they're going to walk Espy. So Castellan is running. I can't figure that one out. I guess they can do it because, well, not necessarily. So I'm not sure how that works.
Now batting number 7, Jackson Vestal.
Castellan is at second base. So he came in to run. But if this platter should make an out, he would be at the plate. I don't know how you can do that. So Espy gets the intentional walk. Fourth walk in the inning, but Jackson Vestal will stand in. I don't think I've ever seen that. Where a guy puts a player that's in the game in the run when his bat would be coming up before the game possibly might end. Unless he's been taken out of the game. And the pitch, ground ball in the hole, base hit, and this game is over. Vestal singles in the left to drive in game-winning run and run number 10 and the third run of the inning. Only one hit in the inning, and they get 3 runs out of that. 3 runs, all started with an error, and 1 hit, 1 error, and 3 men left. So Connell comes in, does a good job, does pitch over 5 innings, gets 5 1/3 innings in. Does give up just 3 hits, but gives up 5 runs. And the Tigers will lose it 10-0. We'll come back and wrap it up for the season when we return in 2.5 minutes. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. You're watching the game on Fidelity Local 6.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with a kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Did you see that game? They came back to win. They've been on a run. They're going to state. At Fidelity Local 6, we love local sports. Get game DVDs or seasons on flash drive. Just go to fidelitylocal6.com, select your region, and find the Purchase a Season tab. If you can't find what you're looking for, hit us up on Facebook or Twitter, and we'll search our archives. As always, thanks for watching.
No matter how good of driver you are, accidents can happen that can leave your vehicle damaged. Larson Collision Center can make that vehicle look new again. They have a frame machine, Chief Easy Liner, and a spray and bake booth, and their work is guaranteed. Larson's also gives free estimates. Plus, Larson Collision Center has car rental available. For more information or to make an appointment, stop by and see them today at 503 North MacArthur in Salem or call 729-3915 Larson Collision Center.
This is Mike Elliott with Town & Country Insurance. We represent many different insurance companies which allow us to offer you competitive rates by checking your insurance with many companies. We're able to find more value for you this way. Town & Country Insurance has been serving the surrounding area for over 50 years. Stop by and see Laura Arts, Sarah Edwards, or myself at 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank. Or you can call our office at 729-6624. We also have offices in Rolla and Licking to serve you.
Salem Tigers season comes to an end as they lose to Marshfield in the Class 4 District 10 championship. Final score of 10-0. That's how Marshfield won both of their games here in district play by skunking Eldon 10-0 and now beating Salem 10-0 as well. Dobrik goes 6 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts. It hit a man. Tigers unable to get a run and did strand a total of 5 in the game. For Brett Ford, he went 1 inning, 5 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Connell came on, went 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 5 runs, 2 of them earned, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch. Game started out with Brooks Espy getting a base hit, stealing 2 bases. Parker Dinwiddie got a walk and stole a base to make it 2nd and 3rd. After Gardner struck out, Thomas McElwain drove a 2-run single in the left field to make it 2-0. Austin Dobrik then got a base hit after a stolen base to drive in McElwain to make it 3-0. Then Brennan Espy tripled in a run to make it 4-0. And then Ben Castrolin singled in the 5th run to make it 5-0, all in that first inning. In the second inning, an error by Theron Southworth on a toss over to him by Eli Wethy opened the floodgates in the second inning. After a pass ball, Espy was at second base with 1 down, and then Truett Gardner got hit by a pitch to make it 2-1 with 1 out, and then Thomas McMillan drove in 2 runs with a 2-run double and made it 7-0, and stayed that way until the 6th inning when a leadoff error in the play by Wethy, a stolen base, 2 stolen bases by Espy put him at 3rd. Parker Dinwiddie walked. He went to 2nd on a wild pitch and then also stole a base. Then Truett Gardner had a sacrifice fly for an RBI. And then 3 intentional walks to load the bases. And a base hit by Vestal brings in the game-winning run. 10-0. That's how Marshfield ends it here against the Salem Tigers in the Class 4 District 10 championship. Again, our thanks to all the sponsors who made it possible for us to be here, for Fidelity Communications and their fine staff for making